Hello, welcome to another edition of Capper Comparison Picks. I am Ranch, and today I will be giving you the picks for UFC 262, some more prelim fights. I did do a video yesterday for, yeah, that's a robot. I did a video yesterday for 3 other prelim fights. These are the card, I messed the order up, but I'm pretty sure all 3 of these are prelim fights. Also yesterday, I was a special guest on Perfect Parlay Pursuit. Oh, those guys are great over there. Luke, Dan, and Alex. And I am going to present their picks here today. I think I might do them all week because we went over every fight on the card. So I do have them and I did log them. So lucky for you, I am going to be including Perfect Parlay Pursuit picks as well throughout the week. So, let me turn this background jamming music down just a touch. And so I have to speak over it. And let's get, what are you doing? Get off my words. Let's get right into this. We've got this middleweight fight between Jamie the Nightwolf Pickett, coming in 11-5, and he's taking on Jordan the Beverly Hills Ninja Wright. Jordan Wright, 11-1. We'll get into this a little bit. So right now the odds are pretty even. These are fresh off of Bet Online, and surprisingly very close. We got minus 115 for Pickett, minus 110 for Wright. All right, let's get into this. Jamie Pickett is 11-5. He's coming off a loss to Tafon and Chukwi, unanimous decision loss, but you can't really take much from that. I know Nchukwi just lost to the Iron Turtle, but forgot his name already. Is that horrible? Jung or whatever. Anyway, still. Tafon and Chukwi is still a good fighter. He's got a good record, But anyway, Jamie Pickett has a 3-inch reach advantage. He fights out of Port City Sports in Wilmington, North Carolina. I looked on Tapology, did not recognize any of the names coming out of Port City Sports. But I don't recognize any of the names coming out of Jordan Wright's place either. Jordan Wright, the Beverly Hills Ninja. Now this guy, all right, he has a record of 11-1. He's coming off a loss to Joaquin Buckley. I think it was his UFC debut. He got knocked out second round. He fights out of Dynamix MMA. That's in Los Angeles, California. I opened that Tapology, did not recognize any of those names. Then I decided, hey, and I brought this up to the guys last night on Perfect Parlay Pursuit. I was like, let's look at Jordan Wright's padded record, and boy, is it padded. And so Luke brought it up, and he fought a guy that was 0-22. He fought a guy that was 0-14. He fought a guy twice that was 4-4. So right there's, 4 super horrible. I mean, I'd rather not have those victories. Well, you don't want to say that, but anyway, if you look through his best win was against Ike Villanueva, but it's Ike Villanueva. I don't, take that for what it is. And anyway, Jordan Wright, I don't see how let's see what these cappers have to say. It's just, check out his record on Tapology, who he's fought. It's comical. It's fun. Those guys, I think Luke was like, did he get these fighters off a bus stop? How did he meet these people? It was funny. Anyway, check it out. I had a blast last night. It was a great time. I laughed through the whole thing, man. It was fun. Funny. So anyway, check that out. Links will be in the description. Let's start with, they were all Triple P certified, all of them taken Jamie Pickett, so that's Triple P certified pick for Jamie Pickett. Then, jumping over, taking Jordan Wright, we have Vlad, the Bulgarian Cowboy from UFC Celebrities and Classics. If he has to take a choice, which he does, because I make him, he says he'll take the Beverly Hills Ninja Jordan Wright. Then jumping back over here, we've got E-Money from E-Money Picks. I didn't notice if there was a orb this week or not. I'm sure the Death and MMA Taxes, that guy, Death and Taxes MMA, whatever. I'm sure he'll let us know. But yeah, E-Money's videos are definitely, there's a supernatural presence in them. There's been an orb in like the past 3 or 4 weeks. E-Money's been making a video. Anyway, take that for what I don't, whatever it is, what it is. Taking Jordan Wright, we've got Greedo. Greedo plays. He's saying Jordan Wright's going to get a submission. 2nd round. All right, Greedo. I'm glad you got a lot of faith in Jordan Wright, man, and Dynamix MMA. Oh, you know what? Dynamix MMA is only his, I'm sorry, I misspoke. I had it listed. You know why? That's his it's his other school, or secondary, it used to be primary. He goes to Jackson Wink now. So that is a big deal difference. That must be why he's got that. Because I know he's only lost once, but that record is so padded. Those 11 wins are just, ugh. So, I'm sorry, he is from Jackson Wink. I had it written down, I wasn't paying attention. Jackson Wink has like Carlos Condit, Bubba McDaniels. I did write down some too. Timur Valiev, because he's fighting Raoni Barcelos soon. John Dobson and Cub Swanson all are fighters out of Jackson Wink. I'm not really high on Jackson Wink, but who fights out of Port City? Question mark, that's who. Anyway, it's a Chuck Norris, I'm sure. That's the go-to. All right, so Jordan Wright, also taking him. We got the MMA fortune teller. I can't believe all these guys. However, we do have one more capper, and it's actually 2 cappers in Pub Sports Radio. It was Clint McLean had him, and his guest was SWR Betting Luke from SWR Betting. So Pub Sports Radio, Clint and Luke are both taking Jamie Pickett. So I just put PSR, that means Pub Sports Radio. They didn't say by method, but that's 2 guys there. So actually, Pickett is leading because Triple P certified, that's 3 people. And on the show, I gave my pick too, and I also, if you couldn't tell by now, I'm big on Jamie the Nightwolf Pickett. So that's definitely the way I'm going. I'm telling you, you want a fun chuckle? Look at Jordan Wright's fight resume. Look up his name. There's like was it Darby O'Neal, I think, or something like that. I can't remember, but it was comical. Just check out some of his past opponents that he's had chalked up victories against. Good times. Anyway, I'm taking Jamie Pickett. I'm fairly confident with this pick. Jordan Wright though, he did beat Ike Villanueva, and before that he does have another fight in a different promotion, but the guy was 11-5 and he looks like a beast. But I mean, I can't remember his name. It's like Gago Checo or something. George Checo. I have no idea. I can't remember. But I remember the dude looked like a beast, and his record was 11-5, and that was before Ike Villanueva. So take that for what you will. Anyway, my pick here is Jamie Pickett, and I'm gonna have to say he's gonna get it done within distance. I think he's gonna end Jordan Wright. Just like, I mean, Jaquim Buckley, he's a machine though. He knocked him out 2nd round. No, well, you know what? We'll go Jamie Pickett by decision. I want to say within distance, but I'm not too confident with that. I think he's gonna get it though. Get it done by decision. Moving on. Okay, we've got flyweight female fight between Andrea KGB Lee taking on Antonina La Pantera Shevchenko. Okay, Andrea Lee comes in with a record of 11-5. She is coming off a 3-fight lose streak. Yeah, 3-fight losing streak. She's the slight underdog here. It was at plus 117. So money's been coming in on Andrea Lee because now it is a plus 105. Last night during the Perfect Parlay Pursuit show, it was at 117. That's what I have written down. Antonina Shevchenko, 9-2. Coming off a win against Ariana, was a Queen of Violence, Ariana Lipski. Ground and pound round 2, she beat her by. La Pantera is the favorite here. This was a minus 143. Now on BetOnline is a minus 125. So numbers have changed a little bit on that too. Okay, Andrea Lee, she's lost her most recent fight is a loss to Roxanne Modafferi by unanimous decision. Before that, she lost split decision to Lauren Murphy, and before that, she lost split decision to Joanne Calderwood. She has a 1.5-inch reach advantage, not much. She fights out of, this is interesting. You open up Tapology, she has 2 schools listed. One is called Karate Mafia, and she's the Muay Thai coach from Karate Mafia. And then she's also in Helson Gracie Academy, and she there is the BJJ coach. And coincidentally, both academies have a head coach by the name of Donnie Aaron. So she's definitely like I think she's definitely got some sort of stock or ownership into that Karate Mafia, Helson Gracie Academy, all that stuff. I think it's, from the sounds of it, it's 2 schools in one. Anyway, Andrea Lee, she's right now, I see her as backed into the corner, as in it's either win or get out of the UFC at this point, because she's coming off 3 back-to-back losses. So this one would be the boot out the door. Antonina Shevchenko, 9-2. Like her past opponents, she's got that win over Ariana Lipski. Her only 2 losses, she does have a loss to Roxanne Modafferi also. Hey, what's going on? Really? And she's also got a loss to Caitlin Chukagian. Oh, I gotta press pause and handle some business. Okay. She also had a loss to Caitlin Chukagian. She even though she doesn't have the reach advantage, she does have a 2-inch height advantage. She is listed as fighting out of Tiger Muay Thai in Thailand, but last I knew she was fighting out of the Smiley Academy in Peru with her sister, and that was from when Valentina was fighting a couple weeks back for, she beat Jessica Andrade. Right? Yeah. Anyway, this is an interesting fight. Let's see what these cappers have to take. We're going to start with the favorite in Antonina Shevchenko. We've got E-Money. He's saying Shevchenko should get it done by decision. And then, that marker's too not good. What is going on, Brandon? What are you guys doing? Are you taking something from her and running?
No, she kept poking me, so I poked her back, and then she just got angry
Oh. Taking Andrea Lee, we have Greedo plays. He's saying Andrea Lee by decision. These are a lot of close fights on this card. A lot of fights that could go either way. Coin flips. You know what I mean?
My underwear.
What?
No,
Yes.
Okay, thanks.
UFC celebrities and classics. Vlad is also taking Antonina Shevchenko, and this was not Eileen. This is like he's definitely taking her. That's the side he's taken in this fight. I'm pretty sure. I'll put the link in the description for this one. Then we've got Pub Sports Radio. Both Clint and Luke are taking Andrea Lee. So yeah, that's what I have written down. They must have both said it. I think they did say like lean. They're leaning that way by experience or something. I don't know. The link will be in the description. Definitely check it out. Also, look at this. Is getting right down to the nitty grit. Taking Shevchenko, we've got MMA fortune teller, and then the boys from Perfect Parlay Pursuit. Okay, we've got Matt and, or not Matt, Alex and Dan both taking KGB Andrea Lee. And then we've got Luke siding with Antonina Shevchenko. However, he is saying no bet. He's just taking it for the side because he has to. No bet. So, yeah, this one I've been flip-flopping back and forth. I ride Antonina Shevchenko. I know she's riding her sister's coattails, but that's her main training partner. It's kind of like taking Nina Nunes because she's married to Amanda Nunes. It's kind of like the victory through association. But Shevchenko, she is coming into her own. Like, she's not as good as her sister, but she's coming off a good win. It's a good win against Ariana Lipski. I was high on Ariana Lipski. She does only have those 2 losses, and those 2 losses are to Caitlin Chukagian, who is, great, and Roxanne Modafferi is, like, a lot of people hate on her because she's a nerd and all that, and she's a geek, and plus she's got double-digit losses. She's one of those veteran, but she's a game opponent. She's beat the best, right? Yeah, she's beat some of the best, I would say. She beat both these girls. So anyway, I'm gonna have to go with Antonina Shevchenko. That's who I did take on the Perfect Parlay Pursuit show. So I'm not gonna change my bet. However, I did change some of my bets, guys. Just so you know. You'll have to wait till I get to those tomorrow, or I don't think I changed any of these. But anyway, I'm taking Shevchenko. I think she's going to get it done by decision, just like the bookies think it's going to go to decision. Look at that, minus 400. So if this doesn't bring that down to a positive number, then I'm going to parlay it anyway. But yeah, that's I think her only way of victory. I don't see either one of these girls finishing anybody else in any way. Yeah, it's going to be up to the judges. So maybe the judges are going to be sympathetic to Lee. That's why it's no bet for me either. But for Tapology purposes, I'm taking Shevchenko and I'm taking her by decision. No bet. All right, finally, we've got another no better. And it is no better. But no, actually it might be better. It might be. Because we've got Gina Mazzani, 7-4, the favorite here, minus 220. Gina Danger Mazzani is coming off a lackluster ground and pound win over Rachel Ostovich, who is more known for her beauty than she is for her fighting skills. Grounded pound round 3. But before that, she's taken some losses. She's lost 3 of her last 5, and of those 3, she's been knocked out in 2 of them. Okay, she does have a 3.5 inch reach advantage over Priscilla Quichuera. She used to fight out of Extreme Couture, but she has thus since moved. Now she's fighting out of Glory MMA with James Krause. She does, I guess she's in some sort of relationship with Tim Elliott. That's her boyfriend. So, oh, there's that marker.
You lost it?
I did. So, Tim Elliott, I mean, whatever, it is what it is. So, her opponent, Priscilla Quichuera, 9-3. Touch better record, I'd say. She's a plus 185 underdog here. That did move. It used to be both these lines moved. Last night, this was minus 200. This was plus 155. That means money's been dumping in on Mazany, so the lines have been moving. So more people would make it. They're making Cachoeira more, appealing. So for the bettors, so they want more bets for that way. Man, listen to this. Gina and Priscilla, Mazzani and Cachoeira, born the same day. Right, nailed it right to the day. August 19th, 1988 for these two Leos. I think, yeah, that's Leo. Okay, Zombie Girl is coming off a win against Shayna Dobson, knockout in the first round. Kudos to that. Her first 3 fights in the UFC were losses, but they were against prime opponents. Her UFC debut was against Valentina Shevchenko. So just imagine. Anyway, she comes in with a 1 inch height advantage, but she does have a 3.5 inch reach disadvantage. Now get this, she fights out of Harane, Vale Tudo in Brazil, and I pulled that up and I was like, oh, wait a minute, there's a couple female fighters that are active in the UFC that train out of there. Jessica Andrade, Mariano Moraes, and Carol Rosa. And Carol Rosa is fighting Sajara Eubanks in UFC 263, meaning I translate that to as in they're probably training together to get each other prepared for this fight here. So that being said, I think I covered all my little notes I've scratched on here. Let's see what these cappers have to say. We'll start with the favorite, Gina Mazzani. We've got MMA fortune teller, the teller. He's taking Gina Mazzani. Glory MMA. Then taking Priscilla Quichuera. We've got Clint and Luke from Pub Sports Radio. I didn't watch their whole show yet because I had to do the Perfect Parlay Pursuit show. So I only caught like the first. I started at 7, like the first 45 minutes of it, or maybe a full hour, I think. Anyway, they both so far what I did catch, they were pretty much in agreement with every fight. So Pub Sports Radio is also taking Cachoeira, the underdog, plus 185. And that, like I said, that was even less. That was a plus 155. I'm glad I waited on that. If I take that side. Anyway, Greedo Plays is taking Mazany. Greedo says by decision. And we've got Vlad from UFC Celebrities and Classics taking Cachoeira. Then finally we've got next we've got E-Money. E-Money's taking Cachoeira. Zombie Girl. E-Money's taking Zombie Girl. And finally, it is Triple P certified for the underdog, Zombie Girl. All three of these guys, Triple P certified. Luke, Alex, Dan, all picking the Zombie Girl, Priscilla Quichuera, to beat Gina Danger Mazzani. I too am going with the dog here. I'm taking the underdog. And I don't care about Gina Mazzani's selfie tapology picture. That's what, like Alex pointed out. He's like, how are you gonna have your tapology picture be a selfie? yeah, you're right. Oh man, so that's part of the reason why I'm taking Cachoeira, but the main reason is because she's a plus 185. I like the plus money on these. Zombie Girl, that's her. I'll show you her picture right when I'm done because she's cool looking. Aren't you past your bedtime? No? Yeah, it is. Did you pick out clothes for tomorrow? Of course, I'm going to say by decision. The bookies think that too. Minus 260. So, to recap. Time chat. To recap, I've got Jamie Pickett putting it to, you know what? I did say decision. I'm switching that. I'm going to say within distance. Inside the distance is my new pick on this. WD, within distance. I got Jamie Pickett inside the distance, taking it to Jordan, Beverly Hills, Ninja Wright. And then I've got Antonina, the real Kazakhstani KGB, taking it to the fake KGB Andrea Lee and winning a decision. She might even be able to get it done. This girl's starting, like I said, she's starting, her sister's rubbing off on her or something. She's starting to come into her. I think she's older. She's the older sister too, so she's got like, she's got something to prove, kind of siblings, that sibling thing. But anyway, I got Antonina. I think she's gonna send Andrea Lee down to a different fight promotion, PFL or LFA, who knows, something. Then finally, I've got the underdog, Zombie Girl, Priscilla Quichuera, looking like the like the cougar on the prowl in her tapology picture, beating Danger Mazany with the selfie. So, and I got her winning by decision. So there you have it. Gather the info, place those bets, and cash those tickets. I appreciate you watching. Be sure to give me that thumbs up, leave a comment. All the links to these guys will be in the description. Check them all out. Check out Perfect Parlay Pursuit, where I was a special guest last night. Very entertaining show. Hit the bell. Subscribe if you haven't. Share, all that good stuff. Good luck on your bets, and I will see you tomorrow.